second segment of Lagos Secrets, and we still have our artist here in the person of
PATOLEE.
Thank you, an entertainer. So, as I wanted to say, apart from, I want to talk about being scammed in Lagos. Apart from my experiences of, I want to ask you, Pato. They will tell you when you enter moto, it can be any moto, mind you. If you were told, don't enter bus, don't enter a particular, no, it can be any vehicle. I mean, you see people sitting there and you feel you're safe, only for them to get on the way and start bringing another grammar like, we have a dollars in the car, we need to change it. Please, you should learn from they've not changed the strategies, they are still using it. And secondly, especially Shodi, somebody will tell you just came from Cotonou or any country that he has some products he wants to sell, or he doesn't have money to go back to his family. So you should know that these things are not real. Please don't be trapped. So apart from these two experiences I have experienced, what will you like to tell them? What are other strategies people use to scam people?
I think first of all, there is this language, when you're moving on the road, you hear something like, hey, why? First of all, hey, why is not my name.
Okay.
So first of all, I think turning a deaf ear to some unsuspicious sounds.
All right.
You understand?
Okay.
So that is the first and the most important way to kill the vibe of,
So in the case of the moto, how you go take promote yourself? Because for me, what I did is to not work for everybody. What I did was, I saw older women in the car and they started saying, kiniko. It even got to a point that they tried to tie my hand. It's a live experience. So what I did was, I noticed that the vehicle was after us constantly. So I just told them that, excuse me, somebody is following me. I just called the person. I called my colleague. I made sure he picked, and I made sure he did not talk. I'm like, hello sir, I can see you behind us. I did in that motor in front of you. I did there. So I was waving my hand. It was when I was waving my hand that they brought my hand out. What am I trying to do? And at a point they started arguing among themselves that, oh mom, we just drop this one. You don't spoil market. And if you see the way they throw me out like thief, you go pity me that day. But thank God I was able to scale through it. So what will you advise somebody to do in that scenario? What should you do?
Coming from the trenches,
okay.
Those days that we used to board, Bole Sole, as it's called in Lagos.
Okay.
If you're entering the bus, for example, from Yano, we're going to the island, you might see the next passenger, or guy want to enter, he will come down for you to go inside. I keep telling people, you they pay, I they pay. So why when I want enter, they come down for me, bro, shift, go inside. Let me sit by the door, so that if there's anything, if not to jump, we go jump. You understand?
All right.
So I advise you sitting in the middle.
Thank you very much.
In the middle is risky.
Thank you. So you've heard that. Just make sure you sit. That's no wonder people are always fighting to sit at the door and at the so if you don't enter, if it means you jumping on the driver and make all of us die, so you know that is a mission for rescue. Okay, another question I want to ask is, you've been speaking Yoruba all this while. I'm not really conversant with it. The only thing I know is Karo. Please, when I started work newly in Lagos, I was about to enter a bus and they said Wale. Please, what's the meaning of Wale again?
Wale means come inside.
Okay, enter. So I've already entered. Because the person said Wale, I thought he meant go down. So I went down. So when I now said Anthony, and the conductor said Ma Wale, now that one I can't enter. That's how they carry me past my bus stop. Just because they told me not to enter and I entered. So please, can you tell us some simple Yoruba things we should be aware of? But I know they're abusing one. Man, for it here. Please, what's the meaning of that one? I can only use it.
I'll slap you.
Alright, so which are other?
For me as a street boy,
Okay.
A defined street boy, precisely, I need to teach you the scopy ones.
Thank you.
And which are one.
Okay.
Wo, Ekpa means kill am. Take note. Sare means run. Take note.
Ew.
Oh yeah. Ejeka fọ́ ojú ẹ. Fọ́ ojú ẹ means we should blind your eye. So always take note. And some different language. Is much, but anyway, I love Lagos.
All right, thank you very much. I think I'll have to take a personal class from you because I need to be aware of these languages too. So another question I want to ask is, you were born and brought up in Lagos. People like me, we like buying things in bulk. I mean, where the price is cheap. For some people who have been in Lagos and doesn't know where to buy things, so which market, I mean the largest market in Lagos, will you advise people to be going?
Like I said to you, Lagos is so expensive and so beautiful, and that has different branches of market that is conducive for whatsoever you are. Even though you want spend 1 naira, market day where Lagos go sell for you. If you're talking about the Onigbongbo market, as our mama they call am, if you're talking about the Lagos Eco market, so large.
Sorry, where is the Eco again?
He's at the Lagos Island, the Idumota axis.
All right.
Yes, and we also have the Alaba International Market where you can get the beautiful set of electronics, whatever you want. Lagos got it.
Thank you very much. I think
and there's one too that they used to sell meat.
Okay, what is that?
Ọjà àwọn ẹlẹ́ran. It means market where they sell meat.
Sorry, where is that? I've not heard of it.
You can get that at the mainland, you can get it at the island too.
All right, thank you very much. I really appreciate those tips. So another thing I want to ask is about that bus issue. Let me bring it again. The way conductors they call bus for Lagos. Oh, please tell us, because I know you wait for somebody to call Oshodi and you end up hearing Oshod. So in this case, what are the short words they use for each bus stops if you're going to, because somebody may tell you enter bus coming to so place, maybe Alaba, and you're hearing Alab. So how will you know that that bus is really going to such place?
For we, a defined bona fide member of Lagos,
thank you.
We have gotten all the scope. See, if you are a conductor in Lagos and you are calling Oshodi, no, you are getting it wrong. Oshodi, that's the defined way of pronouncing it in Lagos State. You have, this is their work, and I think it should be put in their their space the way they want it, and it's all good. It defines the city and makes it beautiful the more.
All right, thank you very much. So just know that it's not all the time you will hear the full pronunciation of where you're going. It may be shortened. All you need to do is to confirm from the conductor, do you mean Oshodi? And he will just tell you Wole, right? And that's all. Thank you very much for this segment.
You're welcome.